Welcome to M.A.J's in the place to go to get the news and information you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face. Why? Because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, M.A.J.C starts now.
M.A.J.C.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another. Welcome to another episode of M.A.J.C. Y'all, I am exhausted. I am so sorry.
You didn't do that.
I said never, and of course,
Yes. We're
somebody
gonna pick up on it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take a moment to go around and introduce ourselves like we do.
Quiet reflection. Let's see how much I misworked. My name is Malika.
I'm April. Jennifer.
And I am Chris. Again, we are M.A.J.C, and if you enjoy our podcast, make sure you like and subscribe. That is very important to us. And also, we are also looking for sponsors. And share, comment, give us some ideas of some things that we can talk about that, you know, might interest you more than what we do.
Yeah.
We are always looking to grow. All right. So first off, ladies, how's everyone doing?
I'm all right. Surviving.
Yeah, baby, you good?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh, okay, good.
Jennifer saw it.
Yeah, somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, I
didn't
say
show
that.
it to April because April was pretty.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. So who wants to start us off?
Oh, I saw a question.
Jennifer has a question. April did 2 weeks in a row. Can you believe it?
What? I'm so proud of you, girl.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
So proud. All right, so I mean, it'll be short and sweet to the point. But it said, if you were like an action figure, what 2 accessories would you come with?
2 accessories.
Like, if somebody said, all right, it's like, so I know, like, one is probably gonna be the circle for me, and probably my cell phone. Pocketbook, you know.
Yeah.
If I'm not like the camping edition, and you get like the tent and all the camping stuff, or the paddleboard girl, you know, that could be that as well. But if I only had like 2 things, it'd probably be my circle and my phone.
Yes. Mine would be my circle, which I call a kirkle, and that would be hard. I'm on my iPad.
She said 2, but it would be different if she said 3, huh?
Yeah. A 2.
Well, you can just tell us what.
Oh no, I'm watching. So I have my TV.
What?
But no remote. No, I'm just kidding.
Remote in the bed, lost. What about you, Abe?
Cell phone. So you said a Barbie, right?
Like, yeah, if you're not to figure what 2 accessories
So an
would you
action
come for.
figure.
Which
Yeah,
is like a Barbie.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that means I get the boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's not an accessory.
No, that's a
already-
party.
No, yeah. It's already part of that.
you
Yeah.
already
And I
get the
get the
plastic.
nice hair
Jewelry,
already.
hair, outfit, whatever. What are your 2 accessories?
So
Why do we want to buy you? What do you come with?
a cell phone and a purse, probably a bunch of stuff.
Like a Mary Poppins purse. All right.
For me, it'll probably be a go-kart. A what?
What?
Mechanical arm. All I'm thinking is Transformers.
Oh yeah, you talking about the Optimus Prime that I played with that did absolutely nothing. Now for me, I would probably say it would be like a go-kart and a go-kart and let's say a laser tag set. Because I feel like the question you asked is like, what are the things that we would have with us that would be a great representation of us?
Yeah.
So that's why I got
That's why I said like the camping set. I'll be like the camping set and I get all the camping stuff. You probably be like the TV setup with like the bedroom setup.
Yeah.
You be like with the baby.
You're skipping.
So what you need?
You come with the mini me and the playpen and you know like.
Yes.
April question about does boobs come with it?
I was just making sure because I mean, if I'm gonna, be a Barbie, I like to have some big ones. So
Yeah,
I know
girl.
the Barbie
Yeah.
ones.
Nice, 40 questions. Yeah. All right. So I thought it was fun. Anyway,
All right, cool. Yeah.
One.
Do you have questions about relationships, the dating game, and why people act the way they do in them? Well, April does. Listen as we share our knowledge with her to help her see what's really going on. All right, April, here we go.
What is moving too fast in a relationship?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, there's so many ways that you can move too fast. I mean, physically, what are you talking about? Physically, emotionally?
You talking about
Emotional,
relationship?
so, what do you think the range should be to start dating? Like, after you start dating, to get into a relationship, then to, like, get married, I guess.
That just totally depends on the couple. Because some people can get married in 2 weeks. And they've been together forever.
Yeah. Some people can be together forever, get married,
And
be
then
together for a while after that, and then get divorced.
Yeah.
I mean, it just really depends on
I guess I saw something in that realm. And
the morals of the person.
The friendship. You have to have friendships in your marriage. If you don't have nothing to talk about, to grow with, then it's not gonna work.
But you have to both want it. I mean, that's where you have to start. You have to both want to fight for it.
Yeah.
Is that a hamburger bun?
No. That is my Beanie Baby group that Donna gave me.
Why is it sitting on the table like a dinner roll? Like,
I don't know.
You lost total focus.
I really did. I really did.
So, I'd say there's a fine line between love bombing and limerence, infatuation, whatever you want to call it. Like, you don't really know a person.
You could be with somebody for years.
Right. No, that's true.
Because first of all, y'all both grown. So,
Right.
I'm not the same I was 10 years.
Right. I feel like it really just kind of depends on the people and how emotionally intelligent that you both are, that you can, I mean, if y'all go straight to the questions and knock them out, you know,
And be honest.
and really get to know each other, and you're exposing him to multiple situations to see how he responds. You've told him no.
You hung out with the little one.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's just whatever you feels right.
You can't worry about other people.
But I mean, anything minimum.
I feel like the older you get, feel like the faster you move. Because you already been there, done that.
God, no.
She's like,
No, like, no, it's gonna be like a turtle, like, this time. But, I mean, minimum for me now would probably be, like, before what? I say I love you.
Nugget said 7 years.
Before I say I love you, I mean, probably a year. 6 months to you, at least a year. I don't know. Those words are just thrown around so cautiously.
So you gotta look at the actions.
Yeah.
What that person is doing versus.
Just because I'm not saying it doesn't mean I'm not showing it, you know?
Yeah. Actions speak louder than words.
Don't be playing peekaboo and blondes.
I actually would say that I think you base it on how you feel, how both of you feel, based rather than the time. Because if you feel like that person is what you want, and they feel the same way about you, everything else is just gonna fall into place. I mean, it may not.
I'm not talking about me. Why y'all? It's not me.
Well, that's you.
I just asked the question. I was just thinking.
Well, what about you? What's the time frame? Sound like some Steve Harvey stuff.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's no time frame, but if you feel like it's right, then it's right. Like, if somebody don't get married within a year, then get married within a year. But just depending on.
But a lot of the times, who put that time frame on stuff? The men or women?
Biological clock, baby.
Women.
So women
Because
still.
I heard that men know within a couple weeks if they want to date a woman. Men know in 3 months if they want to be in that relationship with a woman. And men know in 6 months if they want to marry that woman.
I would say men know within the first 5 minutes if they want to date a woman.
No, a man know within the first 5 minutes they want to have sex with them. Actually, probably sooner than that.
So, sex is number one, then relationship.
Yeah. Like date her, then figure out, okay, yeah, then I want to be in a relationship.
Well, I mean, it's really only natural, to be honest with you, because because physical attraction, in my opinion, is the very first attraction that you have to have.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the times when you look at something like physical attraction, you have to say to yourself, I can see myself being intimate with this
I
person.
can tell you within the first 20 seconds if I'm going to date or not after meeting them.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But the physical attraction
But
is
I'm
first.
just saying, I can tell you in the first 5 minutes whether I want to go on a date with them because I've had long enough to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Not saying that it's right, but that's just the way people work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Yes, of course. As you work with people and get to know them longer and over time, there can be an attraction that grows.
yeah.
Yeah.
But let's.
But no, I'm just saying, yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Most of the time, yes.
But the physical attraction is what's gonna actually keep you there to get to know that person.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy because you have to start with that before you start wanting to know more about them.
But I have been hanging out with people in large groups before, and a guy that I was not physically attracted to, but was super funny and hilarious. I have hung out with him on multiple occasions over time, and then as that happened, I became more physically attracted to him in that instance. So I'm just saying, yeah, it is possible, but yeah, most of the time it is I don't know, I'm a boyfriend. But
Soprano.
well, I talked all day
excited.
and I've been off all week, and so talking all day after being off, my throat's give me a break. But yeah, no, I would definitely say 90% of the time looks.
That's what people
Unless-
start off with, yeah.
Unless you're at a venue where it's money.
Or oh my God, you went there.
I'm just saying, because
You're-
if you
you're
go
right.
to a venue where it's money, looks don't matter to
You
some
are
of these
so
girls
right.
at
That is
all.
Family Guy had a skit with his old man. This old country bumpkin man had ran into some money, and he looked into this woman and said, "How without a date?" She said, "You got money, so that makes you attractive." And
Yeah.
they started dating.
Right. I just can't do it. I don't see how these girls, I don't see how they do it. Get with these really, really old, gross guys, but they're
Why they
filthy
got to be
rich.
gross?
Because they're
yeah.
No, but I'm not saying they have
They're
to
not.
be gross, but I'm just saying there are some that are very gross out there that have these beautiful, gorgeous women, and I'm just
No.
Well,
it's just not worth it to me. It's worth it to them, and okay, more power to you. That's just not me. It's just not worth. I just can't do it.
you know why I think that works? Because most likely the woman only has to do one thing to get everything, which is to sexually please. Because a guy that's old, if you
But
get
even then, I don't think it's sex. Sometimes it's just company for the older person.
yeah, but they still gonna want something.
No, if they can't, then what they're doing.
They want something.
Touch me.
They want something.
Like,
They ain't gonna look. They ain't
we're
finna
gonna
give.
let-
They ain't finna be buying no. These old guys ain't finna be buying no $10,000 and $20,000 rings just because you talking to them.
That's what happened eventually with Anna Nicole, with her old man. That's
all he could do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For those that can't, this is what they're doing. He just wanted her
I
to be
believe-
around.
I still believe she did some things for him.
What, in the beginning? Before he got with it?
Well, the only thing I'm saying is I believe she did something to sexually please him. I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah, I just can't see a woman that have it that good and all they have to do is talk.
Hey,
I just
no
don't see it.
judgment, whatever. But I'm just saying personally. I think
Yeah, I understand. It's like the men in that stature know that the woman is gonna take advantage of them, but it's an advantage that they're allowed to take. So you have women out there that just like, I'd rather be financially, I'd rather deal with this, old hang down than me and be financially stable than to deal with a guy who's working a 9 to 5 and can't do nothing.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean it's a hustle. It's a hustle. It's one of the, it's for a woman, it's one of the most perfect hustles out there. But I also think it's one of the most challenging because a lot of times a woman has to literally look a specific way in order to get it.
Yep. It's very sad to me.
Yeah, it is. But that's how it is. What is going on over there? And all I still see biscuit. Well, I actually see hamburger bun. What is going on?
It's the noise.
You okay over there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is some good stuff. Well, April, what was your time frame? What you say about the?
Well, I mean, I just know of a man time frame, but it just like depends on how I click with it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I love you. See you later. She come.
All right. Well, now let's go ahead and keep this thing going. Y'all tired, ain't you?
I'm good.
We so good. Let's go. Bring it.
Well, no, I don't have a question this time.
We got to hear his voice.
I know. I heard. I was so bummed I missed it.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, but we want to hear it again. One time is not enough.
What?
Yeah, that's not it. Because it went into some music now. I'm thinking what's
Uh-oh.
What's really?
What's going on?
You're supposed to say that at the beginning of your sentence.
What's really going on? What's his name?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin, all I see is that big tall bird from Up.
Oh, I do Home Alone.
What?
I do Home Alone. Kevin.
But you don't even see the guy. All you do is see is the woman saying it.
The mom.
Yeah.
The mom screaming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and get into my nonsense questions here. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. I should call this segment Chris's nonsense. Or Chris's ridiculousness. Something. All right. Here we go. So, you and your partner are going out to do something fun. Bowling, top golf, something like that. Yeah. In the midst of you and your partner playing, you start to beat them in the games.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. But now your partner is actually starting to get really upset that you're doing it.
Yeah, I know.
They're getting to the point, they're so upset to the point that they're starting to have an attitude towards you. They're kind of talking to you disrespectful. And they actually started, and they having fits. So, okay, so each one of y'all, what would you do
Time to go home.
to try to actually dissolve the situation, the issue that's going on with it?
I know. I would beat the shit out of him
Continue,
in the golf game and then break up in the parking lot.
That
and
is-
leave.
Woo!
Goodbye.
You know what? That's some sad music with a dark cloud over your head while you driving off. That's all that is.
Yeah. And I would probably even say, look, I don't want no weak ass bitch who can't play putt-putt or
And
whatever.
then you go for the junkie.
Yeah.
That's some
If you're
evil
gonna
stuff
be
right there.
no, if you're gonna be that, like, you're a grown ass person. Like, this is a game. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're having fun because you're beating the brakes off of it.
Like,
They need to calm
okay.
down.
But if I did need to change it up, and I needed to diffuse it, then we would do, I don't know, we'd do a bet on each hole or a bet per shot. Make it something,
Maybe
fun,
we can win.
flirty, like at least there's some kind of reward, even though your ass is getting a little tummy. But make it a little less painful. At
Mm.
least you won this, or you know, whatever you're betting.
A consolation prize.
if I needed to diffuse it, but no, if you're gonna be a little bitch, and you just keep getting stepping,
Like, no,
don't need that shit.
We're mad.
All right, baby. What about you?
I'm not diffusing it. I don't feel like I can diffuse it because I'm mad now. It's time to go home. We're done.
I'm really good at shit.
Classic.
So, like, you know.
Like, we was playing and it was all fun, and now you want to be
You
mad
fucked it
because
up.
you're losing. You're getting mad for real mad. Not,
So you win at everything. I finally win.
yes, let me shoot my guns.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
I can't stand when she do that when she wins. We'll play Uno and she'll win one
That's a
game.
serious game right there. That Uno gets serious.
I can't stand it because she always do janky wins. I'm
It's
like
not
this. If you
janky,
play
just be
Uno,
making up stuff.
if you do
How the
Uno out,
cards may fall.
if you do Uno out on a draw 4, that is one of the jankiest wins of Uno.
That's
No,
all I
it's
got.
not.
Yes,
That's
No,
all I
it's
got.
not. Don't hate.
That's-
You better just say Uno out.
that
You
is
draw
like
your 2 cards.
Uno out.
They have made that a part of the rule now.
But you still have to draw cards. They do an Uno out on
No,
a draw 4.
you have to say Uno.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying. But if you do an Uno out on a draw 4, it's like,
That's the
ooh,
best
them
way
ain't
to
no,
win. Like,
them
I
ain't
mean,
skills.
You got all the cards for real.
Those are not skills.
That's it.
All right, April. Well, what about you? Since you imitating her,
I'm not imitating you too.
God.
Hereditary guns.
Hereditary guns,
Get it from my
generational,
mamas.
generational guns.
Winners.
All right, April. What you got?
I'm gonna just finish the game. I'm so sweet. I'm just like, why you so mad?
You know that don't help. It really don't, because that is like you covered it. I'm like, oh,
Are you
Why
gonna
you so
lose though?
sad?
You finish the game, or you gonna lose? You gonna keep whooping
I'm
his
gonna
ass?
keep whooping his butt.
That's
That-
right.
So maybe next time, because if he win, he gonna act the same. Well, I'm gonna do a pouty face too. But I'm
not gonna get mad.
gonna say you owe me something to eat, or do something else for me since you won.
see,
And if I win, you still gotta do something for me.
Yeah.
So it's
See.
just like I win.
see, you women, y'all can be real evil because because if it was a guy, we would actually have to let you win.
You ain't gotta let.
No.
We and I mean if the woman is losing her mind because she's losing.
because she's a
if
big
my-
baby. I'm not
Grow
that
up.
one.
Do you really want somebody that's gonna be losing their mind because they losing in a game?
But think
I
about it.
lose
But
all
look
the
at
time
this.
in the game. You
But-
don't see me crying.
I know that, but
But
you're
when she
a
wins,
tough
what
woman.
does she do?
She shoot guns, and I
Okay.
can't stand it. But I'm just saying, what y'all don't realize is that if a guy is whooping up on his woman, I mean, in a game,
Mhm.
and she is getting upset, that backlash has a stronger effect on us. Because now we're in a position where we might want some later, and she ain't gonna give it to us
Because now I'm in
Because-
an attitude mode.
because she's in attitude mode.
Yeah, but if
So
so my man,
if
he
it-
should know how to fix my attitude. I'm
So
gonna figure out
yes,
how to eat
we.
after this game.
But no, we have to let you win.
You ain't gotta let
No,
me.
you don't.
Yeah, we
Then
do.
If you want, then you bet that you get to do whatever you want to do if you win. So then when you win, I have to give it to you. So I'm saying like
We have
there's
to.
workarounds right there.
We have to let you win to bring you down.
You know.
No.
It's true.
No.
It's just it is. We have
You don't let
to.
me win nothing.
We've been together long enough. I ain't got to let you win.
Not even day one. You didn't let me win.
I ain't got
I'm
to
gonna
let
be
you win.
so pissed off. I'm gonna be more pissed off if you let me win.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Oh,
gonna
we
be
won't gonna tell you.
angry.
We ain't
No,
gonna
we
tell
can
you.
tell. We can
no,
tell.
Yeah.
we can tell. And then, or you just say that shit. So they're like, when I win or whatever, it's like, oh, well, I let you win. Bullshit, you did.
We can do it again. We're
I'm
gonna be playing
freaking
forever.
spanked your ass.
Actually,
Let's
let me
go.
tell you something. This is what we gonna
Let's
do.
go.
This is what we would do. What we would do is we would actually calm the skills down, let y'all get in a couple of wins. But when you get to the point where you're starting to brag, then we'll say, I let you win. And
Make
of
yourself
course,
feel better.
Guess what?
it-
The game is now over because now you let me win, and I'm gonna keep being a winner.
see, this is what I have to do.
Should let me win. You still not
See,
getting none.
see, this is the see this is the level of nonsense that I'm talking about. But I'm just saying though, y'all see, let's be real
Right.
about something. When it
Right.
comes to dates and things of that nature, women, y'all have the power. Y'all have the power to dictate how far the date goes.
That's what you're saying.
It's true. Because let's have you noticed that on most dates, it's always the guy wanting to be with the woman longer, but the woman is always saying good night.
Because she got to go to work.
Well, both of you got to go to work.
Yeah, thank
But I'm
He's
just
trying to get some. That's why he.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
Good night,
the
sir.
backlash
See you
is just harder on us than it is on y'all. Y'all, that's the reason why y'all have the power. Y'all have when it comes on dates, most dates want to end. Well, most dates, like I said, most dates want to end in sex when it comes to a man. In a lot of the times. But we don't have control over that actually happening. You do.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make sure the date goes extremely well, and don't let it be like. I mean, of course, you know people have.
But then you have those rare guys that they'll wait.
Yeah, but did you hear what you
guys.
said?
The rare guys. Oh my God, that's so sad.
the missing link guys.
The guy said, say, "Oh, I'll wait. You know, we're not going to do."
First
this.
off, ain't no guy gonna sit there and say it like that.
Then we're gonna
Get to know each other.
Yeah, get to know each
Yeah,
other.
I ain't heard not one. I don't know one guy that said when the woman said, "Well, you want to come in?" He say, "No, I'll wait."
No, he can come here.
Dude, like the last one, I was like, "Are you gay?" Because he hadn't made a move on me. I was like, date 7, and I was like, "Maybe we're just friends."
See,
Is he gay or are we just friends?
and see, that's the other thing. There's
So
so,
now we're not even friends, but I still don't know if he's gay or not.
but see, that's the other crazy thing. We can actually move too fast and too slow. We have to be almost perfectly right in the middle just to even get to a certain point with the
No,
woman.
I mean, I just asked him. I was like, "Look, I'm confused. Are you into me or not? Like, are
See?
we just friends, or
Is he on the
like,
spectrum?
do you find me attractive? Do you want to kiss me? Like, what is the deal?"
Maybe he's just social
I feel like
anxiety.
I'm so cool having you as a friend. Like, I'm awesome. That's so cool with me. But like, I just need to
I've
know,
never
like,
heard
what
that before.
avenue we're taking.
She said, "Is he on the spectrum?"
I mean, that's the thing now. You know, people don't know how to interact with people.
You know what?
The space, and they don't understand the social.
Well, he told me it
I-
was to be respectful. Like, he just really liked me and wanted to be respectful and like do it right or whatever.
Oh, that was good. That was sweet.
But it didn't turn out good.
You know what, Jennifer? I will say this. You know what? One of the woman who I was dating with, the one that I told y'all, you know, who I would write the 3 words about. When we first got together, we got together in high school, and I was so focused on trying to be a gentleman that I did not one thing to approach of having any interest in just wanting to be intimate with her. It was just strictly about just me wanting to just be with her. And we went for a whole year without nothing like that happening. And it took for her to actually take the first step for something like that to happen. And she actually did it. I think I want to say like close to my birthday, because I just wasn't going to do it. But then at the same time, yeah. But you know, it was, I mean, but at the same time, in the meantime, that whole time I was, you know, with her, I was thinking that maybe I was going too slow. You know, maybe
But y'all didn't have that conversation?
we never had that conversation. We never had the conversation about, you know, pushing it to that next level or anything like that. First off, number one, because I was scared. You know, I can't even lie. At that particular time, I had a girlfriend, true enough, but I was scared to take that next step.
Hey, I am just so proud of you for just owning that you were scared of me about that. Thank you.
I can't lie. I mean, but it has ruined relationships for me too, because I didn't move fast enough.
That's probably what that was.
Yeah, I mean,
But maybe if you'd have had the conversation.
yeah, but you know, we're talking about. I mean, I was
You
so
were in high
focused in graduating, and you know, and what else? Graduating and trying to get to the Art Institute of Atlanta. That was my focus. The girl,
Right.
a girlfriend at that time was not in the plans, but it just so happened to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and it kind of caught me off guard. So I just didn't know. I just figured just be with her, hang with her. You know, we spend time together. At one particular point for months, I thought that was enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to the point, apparently it just wasn't. So she took the initiative. Now, I will say that when she did, I didn't retract back from her. I, you know, moved forward. Terrified when I did it,
Mm-hmm.
but I did press forward. Now, I honestly believe that if she had made that first step and I retracted back from her, I probably would have lost her.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, now that I think about it, probably been a bad idea. Anyway, I got one more, but we are at the halfway point. So again, if you're enjoying our podcast, make sure you like and subscribe, spread the word, help us grow. You know, get us out there. We are all good people here, and we just want this thing to be popular. Make you smile, make you laugh. All right, Miss Malika. So
random facts.
It's now time for your head to explode from the new knowledge with Malika's Random Facts.
Black History Month trivia. William Tucker, son of an indentured servant from Great Britain, was the first recorded African child to be born in the colonies in 1624. Vermont was the first colony to ban slavery in 1777. What caught my eye was in 1973, Stevie Wonder was the first black artist to win a Grammy for Album of the Year for Inner Visions.
really,
I was like, it took him that long.
he won it on that album.
Yes.
Okay. That was a good
Founded
album.
in 1984, the Bill Pickett Innovational Rodeo celebrates black cowboys and cowgirls and is the only touring African American rodeo in the world. I had no idea. Gabby Douglas became the first black gymnast to win the individual all-around in 2012 London Olympics.
Wow.
Not that long ago.
So many Oh, Jesus.
I know. Well, she didn't do the all-around, I don't think. The theme song to the public television's public children's program in Reading Rainbow is sung by Shaka Khan, which I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, and I sing that song all the time. All the time.
I was like, really?
All the time.
Yes, and that is your last Black History moment.
You know, I was watching. Well, it's one of my favorite, you know, shows I like to watch. It's called the 5150 show, starring Corey Holcomb.
Mhm.
You know, Fairfax. And they were actually talking about a lot of black comedians out there that were just, you know, monsters out there. And then they went
They were
into
monsters in a
they
good
was
way.
monsters in a good way. They were like really putting comedy out there. But then they kind of went into some of the white comedians. And it was some white comedians out there that were 100% respected by black people because of their deliveries. Were monsters too. And they were talking about people like, and I had to agree, people like Rodney Dangerfield. He was a beast. They did like a thing where, like, who would you want to be your ghostwriter for your comedy? Rodney Dangerfield or Red Fox? Nobody could answer. That's just how awesome Rodney Dangerfield was. That man's delivery, that whole somebody when he passed gas and said who stepped on a duck, that's him. But then they also went into comedians like, you know, George Carlin. That's another monster. Him, and they're actually looking at these comedians as being on par with like the Richard Pryors, the Red Fox, the some others.
Yeah.
You know, they was putting them like literally on the pedestal. Like, when it comes to comedy, you can't even say you have the black greats and the white greats. They're just all greats because they're all in that circle and they all had that high level of respect for each other. So it was just amazing when they talked about it. But so I just thought I'd just share that. Not because Miss Jennifer's here, but just sharing it. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get on to the next question I have for you ladies. And I am going to see if I might not be able to find Kevin this weekend, but I'm going to see if I can. Folks got a whole bunch of stuff for me to do. All right. Next question. And I normally have 3, but y'all, I couldn't do it. I was slammed today. All right, here we go. You've been talking to this person for a while, and you decided to go to dinner with them. Now, when I finish, hold on. Let's just say y'all have done video chats too. Okay. So we are not in real life now, yet. I need you ladies to take turns on this one. As a matter of fact, baby, we will start with you. Okay. All right, let me finish. So you've been talking to this person for a while, and you decide to go to dinner with them. Mm-hmm. You arrive a little early, but your date says, hey, I'm just right around the corner. You decide to wait in your car until they arrive instead of just going to the restaurant. Mm-hmm. So a van pulls up.
Uh-oh, no.
It's not a raper van. It's a van pulls up. The door opens on the side and a lift comes out. No. Next thing you know, you see this guy on this bike. He's probably weighing about 600 pounds. And he is on the ramp and is letting him down. All right. And he's on his motorized cart and he's going into the restaurant. All right. Once he gets into the restaurant, he calls you. You first, baby. What's your next move?
I'm already here. I'm not that mean.
Oh, but you are mean. Just not that mean.
Yeah, I can be.
So how you gonna handle the date?
I mean, I'm gonna go in and we're gonna have a conversation and we're gonna see how this goes. I mean, just because the appearance is throwing me doesn't mean that
for a loop.
Yeah, doesn't mean that person we can't get along and see what happens. Might not be much, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody a question based off of something you said, but I'll get to that in a minute. All right, Miss Jennifer, what would you do? What's your next move?
Oh, I'm going in for a conversation. Oh, yes, you better believe. I'm going in for a conversation. Now, like Miss Malika said, I'm all about having a friend or whatever. But that's as far as it would go for me. Just because that's not the lifestyle that I want. I mean, I'm at the point where I gotta choose, and my knees probably gonna get out. I ain't got time to take care of your knees too. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that you're not gonna push me to be a better person.
Yeah.
Like
how do you know?
I'm more likely gonna sit my ass on the couch with you and watch TV, and not go work out. And I'm gonna be 600 pounds soon. I'm gonna catch up with you. I need somebody who gets me out and moving.
So if you gonna want to be jogging while he rolling the motor scooter around the side?
I'm not saying. Okay, let me rephrase that. I just need somebody who gets me moving.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to be out. We can be in and moving. But I need somebody to get me moving. I gotta get my cardio in. Some weightlifting, maybe.
All right, April. What about you?
You said we video chat. You didn't know that in the video chat.
No, the only thing y'all saw was each other's head.
Okay, we can tell by something.
Well, that ain't necessarily true because you can have somebody. You can look at somebody's head.
Some really good-looking girls, and they go pan down, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, you got some extra.
Yeah, you have some women out there that they have like a face, but when you see them, they end up being like a little person. Of course, we don't care.
I'm just saying the little person versus this person that's in a motorized cart.
I don't care if they're little.
It's a difference. I guess it's not it's the motorized part that got me, because if he was mobile, like he can walk,
we can get somewhere.
But he's in a cart, like he's not even trying. What's the reason you're in the cart? Because
you heard.
600
Like not all 600-pound
Yeah,
people they can still walk and move around.
That's true,
Yeah.
but be real. Does it even make a difference? If you have a 600-pound person on a motorized cart walking somewhere, as opposed to a 600-pound person on a what I said first, walking.
You said both of them.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They're
If you have a 600-pound person walking towards you and a person on the cart walking towards you, does it really matter?
Nope.
No,
Not me.
Jennifer, that honest thing. Honest thing.
I'm honest.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
are.
be 100% honest.
It's
No.
gonna be a shock. Like,
Especially seeing them both beside each other.
yeah. I mean,
That's not.
but getting to know that
Not for
person, it can totally change your view.
Oh, I can love that person then, but that's not the person for me. I know that. Like, that's not my journey.
Yeah.
April.
It's not my purpose.
It wouldn't matter to you.
I told you last week.
What that kind?
Ain't that
Let me
what?
hush.
Ain't that kind of what?
Way out of your comfort zone.
It is.
Why?
Huh?
Just be doing something different.
Try
What's
something
different?
Is it the conversation?
The
Is it
conversation, like
what they did? Who they are? She said that he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
not
You
a
got
bad
friends?
boy. Not a bad boy.
Does he got friends?
But yeah, but you know,
Right.
most guys who women tend to pass over, they're like some of the best guys anyway. Because they
Not to be the Debbie Downer. But, the one who fucked me over the most was a good guy.
and there she is. And there's Jennifer is back today.
I'm just saying, let's be honest.
You're right. Hey, and you know what? And for somebody to be that size, that would be a problem, I think.
But what if they're trying to lose the weight?
If they're trying to lose weight,
Wonderful. I
is-
support you 100%.
That's just not her journey. I can't say that wasn't my journey because that happened. That was my life for a little bit of the time. Dre was like almost 500 some pounds. So it was like,
did you also say that the way things was going at one time, one of y'all was going down?
oh yeah, because look, we were both. It was stress. I was fighting ghosts that I could not fight. I'm like, I was not in that past life, and we're still dealing with it. I can't fight ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, of course, guys are different. But I think for men, I think it all depends. This is gonna sound so bad. It all depends on where the weight is.
I could see that.
I mean,
Yeah, if it's all on his dick, maybe I'll reach and say,
See,
that's
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
So if it's all in her butt or in her boobs, it's all good. But what if it's all in the middle?
See,
What if she got one of those butt tummies?
Yeah, it's all the apron, what they call it. Which I was like, that's the
I didn't
thing.
want
Because I'm considering
You want to know
dating
what
a
butt
big
tummy
guy.
is?
I know
So,
what it is.
I know. She got the booty do. Like,
They
it's
call
all
that
right there.
somebody call that a fast.
When
a
you can't
front
tell
ass.
they're bending over if you're
Yeah.
just seeing the butt tummy.
Yeah.
See, I think that's where
And
most
they have the
guys.
thin legs. That's. I'm like, how do you have these extra tiny legs? And
And,
that is right here.
I think for men, I think we draw a line at the front ass, the butt tummy,
Yeah.
that, and the knees. Because a person could be so
Oh.
big the way
Mhm.
you don't even see their knees anymore. You just see like this line, look like a road map or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
That, I would say the arms, but I don't think that's a bigger ordeal. And the blackness around the ankles. Yeah, it's then that right there. I mean, it's some shallow stuff, but guys tend
But
to.
in the
like,
end, there's some guys that the lights are off, so they're not seeing anything.
I don't
Well-
know.
You see some of them, they got a lot of baby. Like, what?
Well-
I can't even get a man.
now you know what I
I
will
don't
say
have
this.
blackness around me.
I will say this. the one thing that will get, I think, most men is the smell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
the smell,
Yep.
I can totally
if it smells like weapons of mass destruction,
yeah.
then, it's just,
That's all the time.
you trying to be intimate with this person and you
Nope.
keep passing out,
Yeah.
then, yeah,
Nope.
it's not it. That's not it.
You got no more. It's okay.
So, no. But I you know what? I will say this. Oh, okay.
So
back
you won't date because the
I-
women on 600-pound life got me. So
Yeah, I showed him they was on the beach and the girl was wearing a two-piece looking like she was melting.
See,
Like-
it's there's
I was like, more power to her. I said, that's some courage. I was like, I would not wear my two-piece like that.
there is a image out there, and I'll see if I can find it, but I probably won't. Where it's a woman that looks exactly like what you was talking about, and a guy in the back did like a 3D, optical illusion type thing, and held an ice cream cone under her, and she looked like she was the ice cream on top melting.
Yeah. But then some people have those fetishes, like they want somebody to
Yeah.
sit on them.
sit on.
Yeah.
You mean
Oh,
destroy?
Step on them.
Smashers?
Yeah.
What they call you?
Smashers. She said.
Smashers.
Is
It's a
All right,
thing.
there's a thing. There's
is that in
also-
your history? On the-
There's also this magazine. I think it's called Plumpers. And there's one called Smashers. And
What
just
happens on Plumpers?
it's ladies of a certain weight.
Mhm.
Like you have to be like over 400 or 500 pounds to be in this magazine. The subscription is like $175 a year.
Oh wow.
The only reason I know this information is because, like, my dad and his side family are kind of known for inappropriate jokes. It's like,
So
he
they
sent my,
cross
like,
it.
uncle an inflatable goat for his birthday, and that had, like, a hole in the back, and the housekeeper found it.
Housekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blow up. It was a blow up thing, but it was funny because the housekeeper found it and she was like all freaked out.
Was it a goat or a sheep? Because I seen the sheep ones.
It might have been a sheep.
See?
It could have been a goat, but it might have been a sheep. I can't remember. But stuff, just stuff. So
Yeah.
like they had this,
Gag.
he had this like calendar every year with a donkey, and it's like, can you find the ass in the picture? And like that. Anyway, so that's how I know that. I'm not into it or anything.
Oh, sure.
I've just seen it on like the passing of like reality shows. People will talk about this stuff. And you're like, oh wow. It's like I make so much money. I'm just, sitting on people's backs. I'm just trying to step on people's backs.
Yeah,
And it's going to be smothered.
yeah, smashed. Yeah,
And it's crazy because a lot of that happens with men of power, men with
Money.
with money, because because they're always in control. They want something to take them out of control. They don't want to be in control of something, so they let something like that happen.
I just usually want my back popped if I ask you to step.
He's like,
Just letting you know. Don't
Right.
take it that way.
Like I mean, but that just go to show you, it is some fetishes out
Hey,
there.
look,
Oh
that's
my
they done
God.
nothing. Hey, don't bring up Tyson chicken again.
Oh wow.
We ain't going there.
Oh,
Moving on.
wow. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, yeah, the turkey house.
Yeah, nah.
Not the cat house, but the turkey house.
Nasty.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right. Well, if anybody got anything else before we get to the game? All right. We are now at the time for the game. And the game today is we're number one.
Fast questions, fast answers. That's how it is when you're trying to give us your number one.
I feel like that's all the time.
No, it's not. Because last time we did,
I'm not number
Magic
one
Mike's
all the time.
MC.
We're not number one all the time.
No, you don't guess the number one else.
No, we weren't saying that. We said we were number one.
We did the Magic Mike MC last month.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
Of course, when I'm not here.
Oh, don't worry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You'll be
you gotta
here
get
for
your
the
part. What is that segment called?
I have mine. Can you spell?
See it, yeah.
Or can you pronounce it or whatever?
Yeah.
Spell and say.
Spell and say.
Yeah, I spell it, you say it, and you say it wrong, and I love every minute of it. Okay. Anyway, let's go to your game.
All right. So, who wants game one? April. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, remember, you got 20 seconds to try to give me the number one answer out of the 5 questions I asked you. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Besides a circus, another place you might see clowns.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
At the store, she said.
A clothing a woman may wear belonging to her man to look sexy.
T-shirt.
Finish this line. Chili. Name a body part that you will go to the store and buy a bigger size. Oh my God. Something you twist. All right. You really just went dark on this one, didn't you? Yeah, I apologize to me. I said, besides a circus, name another place you might see clowns. You said
Birthday parties.
Store is not up there. Birthday party is number 1.
Fair.
No. What y'all think number 2 and number 3 is?
Parades.
Parades, yeah.
A hospital is number 2.
Really? They still do that? I feel like that's 1980s.
And the rodeo is number 3.
Yeah.
I said a clothing a woman may wear belonging to her man to look sexy in for him. You said a particular kind of shirt.
Button up.
But yeah. Well, the shirt's number 1. Button down shirt's number 1.
Boxer shorts.
That's number 3.
Socks.
A tank top.
Close.
Talking about
His bra.
his bra.
His jersey.
The jersey.
Their jersey is
I
number
don't
2.
know. I've had guys tell me I look good dressed or something.
I'm pretty sure most guys say you look good and everything. Finish this line. Chili ass. Finish this line. Chili ass.
Chili.
Chili ass.
I don't know.
I'm gonna draw that.
Chili Willy.
I said the first thing that came to mind, not the number 1 answer.
You show we is on the sexy stuff today. A chili dog is number 1.
Yay.
Chili mat.
Chili bean is number 2.
Chili bacon.
And chili powder is number 3.
Okay.
Name a body part you will go to the store and buy a bigger size. You just went all out, didn't you? Number 1 was the butt. Number 2 was breast. And number 3, number 1 was butt.
Lips.
Number 2 is breast. Number 3 is hair.
That's what I was thinking.
Got some more hair.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
I said-
I like.
And I said something.
And I would take my stomach back because I wanted to go.
I said something you twist. You said hips is number 2.
Your hair?
Twist your hair.
Yeah.
It's not up there.
Twist.
A bottle cap is number 1. Hips is number 2. And lemon or lime is number 3.
We twisting it?
Yeah. Twist of lemon, twist of lime.
Nobody says just
twist it.
do a squeeze of lime. Never says do a twist of lime.
When you're making them
How much of
drinks
that
called?
times you do that? How many times you juice it? No.
But how many times I juice period? No.
Exactly.
All right. That was the game number 1. Who wants to do number 2? All right. Maybe you're doing number 2. Remember, you got 20 seconds to answer 5 questions. Ready? Go. A food you buy dehydrated.
Bananas.
A curse word that's probably never been censored on TV.
Damn.
An animal you tend to see going up a tree.
Squirrel.
Things that are droopy.
Boobies.
Besides an apple, name a red fruit.
Strawberry.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Good job.
Hey, I think you got it in 20 seconds too. I said a food you buy dehydrated. You said banana.
Yeah.
Beef jerky.
Banana's not up there.
Beef jerky.
Beef is number 1.
Strawberries.
Well, you know what? Technically, banana is a fruit. That's
Yes.
number 2. All right,
yeah,
so
fruit. And
and-
then fish.
dehydrated fish,
No.
No. milk.
Yeah, that powdered stuff.
Yeah, milk is number 3.
Good job.
Man.
A curse word that's probably never been censored or from TV. You said damn is number 1.
Shut up.
No.
Stupid.
That's what you say. Shut up.
Yeah, those are cuss words at school.
They're in my classroom. Stupid. Hate.
Believe it or not, bitch is number 2.
I noticed that in the 80s. I've been watching Dynasty. They said
What about bastard?
No, hell is number 3.
We can't
See?
have bastard, but we got bitch.
Shoot, John Wayne said it one time. All right. An animal you tend to see going up a tree. You said
Squirrel.
squirrel is number 1.
Awesome.
They do climb.
Yeah, but you don't tend to see it. You just know they
Yeah,
do
because
it.
they're running out the road because I'm coming through.
You ever hit one?
Cats.
Cats is number 3.
Going up a tree. We already said squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Chipmunk's kind of the same thing, so you can't say that.
Oh, no.
A lizard.
Oh, yeah.
It's number
but I
2.
don't believe
A bird.
I said things that are droop. And you said
Boobs.
boobs. That's so sad. Boobs is not up there.
No,
What?
it should be. All women.
Eyes.
Droopy.
Droopy.
Just
Things that are droopy.
plants are number 1.
Um,
And I don't know. I guess there's a difference. I can't really say, but branches are number 2,
from the
Okay.
tree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and faces.
Droopy faces.
I said eyes.
No, well, you did.
That's on
So
your
that's
face.
number 3. I'll
I
give you
get
that.
like half a point.
There you go. I said besides an apple, name a red fruit. You said
Strawberry.
number 1 answer.
Pomegranate.
Not up there.
It's too sophisticated.
Cherry.
Number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, tomato.
Number 3.
Yeah. See, you went
go.
too sophisticated.
But I mean, really, pomegranate. I
It
mean,
is.
It is a red fruit.
It
It's creepy when you cut it open, but it is red. All right, April, you ready?
it's my
No,
turn.
no, it's your turn. I'm sorry, Miss Jennifer. All right, you
You
get
see,
the.
I was just trying to be like,
Ah, my
oh,
bad,
my
bad. That's not what I'm saying
what
right
I
now.
heard.
I didn't say that
That's
right
what I
now.
heard.
All right,
All right,
26. Ready?
born ready.
Something you get a ticket for.
Speeding.
Something that hangs down.
A penis.
What do what do women give a man to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Blowjob.
Name a body part.
That's why
Name
you're
a
trying
body
to
part
do
that you could go to the store and buy a smaller size.
my belly.
I can go and buy that smaller size body part.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like a vagina or a penis.
A smaller penis.
At
So-
the sex shop. I can go buy it.
Something that would be on your plate if your chef was a cat.
If my chef
Was
was
a
a
cat.
cat?
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
Tuna
All right.
fish, sure. Yeah,
All
any
right.
kind of fish.
All right.
I'm
All
glad
right.
I didn't go with
I said, name something you get a ticket for. You said speed.
Eating.
Traffic violation is number 3.
A ticket for a concert.
Concert is number 2.
A movie.
Number 1. Something that hangs down. You said a
It
penis.
does.
Penis is not up there.
Boobs.
Okay, well then we
Boobs
go.
is not up
We're
there.
gonna do a rope.
Rope should be up there, but it's not.
Hangs down a flag.
Earrings is number 1.
Okay.
You got danglies.
Icicles is number 2.
Balls.
And fruit is number 3.
Let's see, fruit.
Oh, fruit. Hangs down.
What do women give men to celebrate Valentine's Day? You said
Hey, they do.
sex is number 1.
See, told you. All right. Chocolate.
No.
Dinner.
Cooked meal
Yes,
is
I
number
did that.
What?
Naked.
They're supposed to take you out. A card.
No. This is I can't believe this is number 2, but
What?
your time.
A man just want my time.
No,
Not really.
that's
He
what
don't
you
want
give
your
him.
time.
That's
we
what
give
that's
him.
what you give him.
He don't
Your
want that.
time. Sex, your time, and a cooked meal. Name a body part that you could go to the store and buy a smaller size. You
I
would.
mean, that doesn't mean that I can wear it, right?
And you said a small penis?
Yeah, you said you
But
want
I mean, no, like you could go and buy a penis at the sex shop.
Yeah, so she doesn't want the gigantor.
But I mean, like, I don't even have.
You don't want the tentacle?
Like I'm
I don't
giving
have
birth
a
down there.
penis. I'm just saying, like, you know, if your
No, you don't
girlfriend can't handle what you're packing and you need a downgrade,
You don't want the Japanese tentacle?
I never said I didn't want it.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
told me to say something.
I
I
said
was
my
answering
belly.
your
Yeah,
question.
I'm like,
Belly
okay,
is
my stomach.
Belly is number one.
Yay, belly.
Boobs.
Boobs is not up there.
Should be. Some people want smaller boobs.
Yeah, the
Waist
people with
is
the
number
big,
two.
huge boobs want smaller boobs.
Thighs, back, butt, what?
You know something? It's crazy though because you women like want smaller breasts from if they have them real big, but y'all get all the attention because of it.
But it's not even about that. It's about my back hurts.
Yeah.
that-
My back
Yeah.
hurts.
I already paid
My
that
back
one
hurts
down.
and I don't got them.
so you can actually have something that grow on you that your body just wasn't built for.
Yes,
Yeah.
some women just they got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people get elephantitis of the testicles. Can you imagine having two cantaloupes you're don't take
Absolutely
You
not.
can't walk. You have to carry them.
Ain't that blue ball?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, that's really what it like. When we run, we have to hold them.
Mhm.
Like, it's not a we're
It's
not.
fun.
It's not like we're ashamed they're bouncing. No, it hurts.
It's like in the way.
Yeah, but
If you laying down, you gotta do a sit up and all that fun jazz.
I'm not trying to draw
Categories.
attention to me squeezing my boobs at home on my run. I'm doing that because it hurts. Leave me alone.
all
I
right.
don't like the freedom that they have. They need to be bowed down when they're
Right.
running. They
All right,
don't need
anyway,
that
come on.
much.
Yep.
All right, last one. Something that would be on your plate if your chef was a cat. You
Tuna
said
fish.
fish is number one.
Shrimp. Any kind of like seafood.
Um,
All right.
A mouse.
Who liked milk? She liked milk and
milk
eggs.
is number two.
She liked eggs. She liked ice cream too for some reason.
Cat milk is number
I'm gonna get
two. Exactly. All right. So that concludes the game. But like I said, there was a question that I wanted to ask, kind of piggyback off of something you said earlier, man.
Yeah.
Is getting along enough?
In a
If you with
relationship,
somebody, just getting along with that person, is that
that's not good for a relationship. That's all right if you're trying to say we're kind of friends.
so what more has to be there?
It's not getting along. It's the connection, the conversation, the getting to know, having similarities.
Ain't that all a part of getting along?
No. Getting along is like, I can tolerate you. Hey, bye.
Jesus, really?
But
Bye.
like, I get along with a roommate. Like that was our problem. We turned into roommates. Like there was no interest in my life.
Mhm.
Like he had no interest in what I was doing or what was going on in my life.
Having
And
that communication.
yeah, there was no communication. He was just working all the time and he created his own separate life and then made assumptions about my life that were incorrect. And you know, it's just like he stopped being interested in who I was. He stopped questioning.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like getting along would be a great start,
Yeah.
but that's
Yes.
not it.
Yeah, that's not that.
But then I get along a lot with people and I'm very affectionate. Like I like to hug people, you know, sit in people's lap, whatever. I'm very affectionate and of course it can be taken the wrong way, but
It's not like you said set up somebody with a
But I'm
slap.
just saying, I need more than that. Like
Yeah.
I need the intimacy. I need the sex.
So intimacy to you, what does that mean to you? If you hear that word, are you just thinking about sex? Or
No, I need his vulnerability. Like I need to see the side of him that nobody else sees.
because we've had that conversation. He's like, intimacy just means sex. I'm like,
No.
I didn't say that.
So what'd you say?
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
Here we go. Dun, dun, dun.
Just-
Now, was we talking about the full answer to intimacy, or
'Cause
what
you asked me what is
intimacy?
intimacy, and I was like,
To are we talking about just?
conversation, getting to know? Yes, sex is a part of it, but that is not the end all. be
But
all.
no, but it actually could be though,
Yes, it is.
because if
You were
'cause-
a surface level individual.
yeah, but a lot of people are surface
Oh,
level,
no, but that's not going to make a great relationship.
right? You're right. I mean, but I would when you had asked me that, when we talking about intimacy as a whole or intimacy to a guy,
All right. So when we say intimacy, to a guy, you think physical intimacy. That's immediately where your brain goes, and I totally understand that. To a woman, it goes to emotional, because we are emotional people. We automatically think emotional intimacy, not physical intimacy. We just call that,
Sex.
yeah, sex.
I think that was my answer.
No, I don't think so.
What I say, it was just sex.
Yeah.
No,
But no.
You started the conversation.
Intimacy is doing the aftercare, like the sex, like cleaning your woman up. It's doing the cuddles. It's doing the talking.
Cleaning
it's
her up.
cleaning the, yeah, it is.
Get it off her.
Yeah.
You go get the rag. Now.
Yeah, you heating up that rag. You coming in there. You wiping my lips up in between my legs. You getting it all up. Yeah.
It's yours. Get that business.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm laughing because I got Reese's.
Okay.
You got okay.
You got what?
Reese's.
I got
Reese's
Reese's.
Pieces?
No, that's not what I said. Moving on.
Reasons? But
That's-
no, I'm just saying, like, no, that's part of
It's just-
intimacy.
Yeah,
and if
listen
we
to
do
me
it,
talk.
And respond when I want you to respond.
See, y'all with that whole talking thing, y'all asking
Let's
for too
go.
much.
Yeah.
Y'all asking for too much.
No, but you listen.
You know what? Luckily, the conversation that you and I have a lot of the times, well, most of the times, is interesting.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm in the middle of watching, something on TV or playing a video game, we want to have these conversations. I'm
Then
gonna
you
get
need
what
to
I
put
can.
it down
Alright.
and listen.
Why do I have to put it down? Why
did
it
you
can't
just
be
hear
waited?
yourself?
What I say?
You said that the video game or the TV show is more interesting than talking with your lady.
It's not more
That's what you
interesting.
said.
That's
No,
that
what
is
I'm
exactly what you just
What
said.
I'm saying is
That's how
that
people are going to interpret that.
no. What I'm
That's how
saying
you gotta
is that
Is that how you interpreted
Yeah.
it?
no.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll put it to you like this: if a guy is playing the video game
Mhm.
and his woman comes down and sit beside him and want to start doing his talking,
Mhm.
the video game has already captured the guy's attention
Okay.
first.
All right.
What's your
Number
point?
one, that's a mistake just wanting to talk while you're on the game, because you're not able to do two things at one time.
That was truthful.
That's what I'm here for. I'm truthful. Like, why not? No, but it's true though. Y'all cannot do two things at one time.
And if you know
And you're
that,
gonna be frustrated with her because you can't put your full time on the game. She's frustrated with you because you're not putting your full time on her. It's a bad time to talk.
Yeah.
So don't do it, people.
okay, you're right. So if you know that your man can't do two things like that at once, then why put him in that position?
How's that stinky thing? Is it that simple?
Obviously,
Actually,
something-
it is.
Are
Hopefully,
you
it's
getting paid
something
off of it?
important.
No, but it's bringing a certain level of joy that most men.
Now,
Where'd you get that from?
what I've done before has just been like, hey, I know you're in the middle of a battle or whatever, but whenever that dies and we're waiting, I need to ask you something real quick.
Most guys be like, well, "Let me get to a save point."
Right, yeah. And I'm totally cool with that. Like, unless it's an emergency. Like, I'm
Did you
totally
still
cool with
hear
that.
chat
But I
too?
do think there's a point in time, and I think women are guilty with it as well, but too much time is being spent on the game. Like, we got a limit.
Yeah.
We got to limit what we do. Like, whatever it is. Like, mine's reading.
Mhm.
Like, I got to cut it off. Because I can do it all day. You can play your game all day. She can watch her shows all day.
Yeah.
Probably do her diamond art. I don't know what you're doing all day. You got a kid, so you don't have a life. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's a
you're
time-
scrolling on your phone probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a guess she's playing her super.
But you know, women are into their zone doing something we don't like. We don't try to have
That's
a
a lot.
conversation.
That's
Oh,
hey, can you do this? Don't you?
see, that ain't a conversation. That's asking
But you
for
said
something.
bother. But
Well,
you do be bothered.
Okay, well, okay,
Hey,
Bob.
you got me
Okay,
right, don't you see?
I retract my statement. We're not trying to have a conversation with you if you're in the middle of doing something we know you enjoy.
But you're not really trying to have a conversation, period.
Right. But I mean, like, usually it's more like
I don't
stopping
like
to be, hey, you know, this, what are you thinking about for dinner? Would you like, I need to kind of know if I'm cooking or like if what's going on. And so, yeah,
That
it's
is-
in a question, but I know not to interrupt. I'll just be like, hey, when you get to stopping point in the next 10 to 15, please, I need to ask you a question about dinner tonight. Let me know.
Most, if we're playing the game and it's like a game we want to play with into it, we just, as long as it's quick enough to where we can eat it.
Right.
So it don't even.
Sometimes.
So in a situation like that, it don't
Depending
even
on the
make no
man.
sense.
Depending on the man.
You're right. But what my point that I was making was that you women actually want to have a conversation with the guy in the middle of playing the video game.
She got something to say.
She got something to
She
say.
always has something to
No,
say.
she don't.
Oh, so you're telling me women love to talk. Y'all,
No, that's not the case.
No.
Well, if I'm talking to you, that means I care about you. Because I don't have to talk. A lot of times I sit in the corner of my classroom to avoid talking. Now, the other two people,
That's the last thing I want to do is all day is talk.
I'm just like, I don't want to.
I like y'all.
But if I'm talking to you, that means I trust you. I have value. There's interest there.
I get that.
So, but if I'm not talking,
That's when you should be scared.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying if you're in the middle of doing something you enjoy doing.
Yeah, but like she said, it could be something important. Like, okay, she getting hungry. Hey, we need to have this conversation.
Ain't no conversation with that.
All right.
I have to figure that out.
Look, this
That's
is
true.
the thing. There needs to be a conversation had before we play the game. The conversation needs to be, hey, honey, when I'm playing my game, unless it's really super important, please do not come interrupt me because I'm really into it. This is my thing. But now, because I'm only going to play it for this amount of time.
Mhm.
And then after that, I'm either working on the crap you need me to work on, or we're going to spend some time together. Whatever it is, you know, but my 2 hours or whatever I'm allotted.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, now, this is now in being fair to the guys. I don't really, and I know there's some guys out there that play games to the magnitude that actually have a conversation like that is actually needed.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of guys, we even in the midst of us playing the video game, when you're talking to us, we are still trying to listen to you.
I know, but you're still trying to play your video game.
Yes, we are.
I know.
But we are trying.
Right.
See,
But I'm just saying, it's a disaster in the making on all sides.
Yes, because then she's gonna get mad.
but you can't really. Ain't no wins in this.
Yeah.
No, there is a win. That's what I'm saying.
She's saying she's giving you a time frame.
if your woman comes to you, she's under the impression that and needs to talk to you that this is an emergency or a very serious thing. That's what you're under the impression as well.
Mhm.
Now, if you don't keep your boundaries up with that, that's not, that's your problem.
No.
Like, she's overstepping or whatever, just doing jibber jabber at you, whatever. You
Now-
gotta deal with your lady.
Now the thing about it is that if it's an emergency or something serious, the game is not important. The
Right.
game can be paused.
Right.
We just don't like to pause it because we're
Right.
into the action. But if I'm in the middle of playing the game and she comes to me and say, "Baby, something's going on this way. Something's going on with Nala. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop
Right.
and take care of that."
Right.
But now, if I'm in the middle of playing the game and she say something like,
This will happen at work.
I was about to say, my student pooted real loud and made the dark cloud. Of course,
But
like,
that's
yeah.
why you have that conversation. And then if she does that, you say, babe, remember? Game time.
I'm
We'll
so
talk. I
hard-headed.
want to hear about that later.
You
I
can't say that to y'all.
I'm so
'cause-
hard.
Yes,
I
you
would.
can.
You can tell me that 1,000 times. I'm still going to interrupt you.
Exactly. And we know that.
See, I won't.
See,
I will.
will you, baby?
Because I'm like, because I'm going to forget.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I will forget. Like, I had something to tell you, but now I forgot what it was.
That's it, because I will forget. I got that brain fog for real.
And I'll be like, oh my God, I have an hour to go do whatever I in the house. Like, he's not, like, we're
I mean, that's
it's
the
gonna be
difference. Yes,
so
I can be thinking
great.
like that, but something might pop up in my head. Like, say I'm cleaning up and in my own little zone. Like, oh, snap, let me ask him.
Oh, that's a text.
But then he's not gonna respond in time. Then you be like,
But then you didn't forget.
no, but you sent the text and that was hours later.
Oh, if he's right there with me.
No, it's not. But usually, a lot of times they check their phone in between matches, though, like, and in between the thing, and they shoot off like a little text. They can be like, "Oh yeah, da 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 da." Like, I'm telling you, but like getting them to undo the thing and then having to mute the thing,
I've
like
been
that's a
looking
lot.
the last, you know.
I have a lot of experience.
Yeah, I got the experience where the guys are really not into the game stuff.
That's a good thing. Like, it can be.
Is
it
it
can be
really?
a lot?
Yes.
Is that really a good thing, though?
Yes, because you
But
can find
look-
other things. Like you go to the gym for hours.
But I mean, like, no, I don't care if they like to game. That's cool. Like, that's awesome. As long but I've been with people who've gamed for like 16 hours. Like, the whole day, stayed up half the night, and the whole weekend, that's all they did was game.
All right, so that kind of brings a question up that I want to ask, but I'm going to save it for next week.
I'm not gonna.
It don't matter. I'm going to remember because I'm going to write it down. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Y'all going to love it.
Okay.
But does anybody got anything else?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, look, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this contest. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this podcast. I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this podcast. We appreciate those who are listening. And don't, like I say, again, don't forget to do those things we need you to do for us. Spread the word, subscribe, like and subscribe, comment, give us some information. But on that note, we are all going to say goodbye. So panel, y'all say bye.
Bye.
You guys have a great one.
We truly hope you enjoyed this episode from all of us here on M.A.J.C. If so, please be so kind as to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on new episodes. Also, spread the word about us to help us grow. Sponsorship is also welcome. Until next time, be safe, stay blessed, and be a good human.